pretty sure that's why my bar was always packed, because I made people feel good about their lives. And I normally dumb stories down because I'm just so used to the unbelievable and unimaginable happening to me. It's just the way it goes. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, I hit the jackpot this time. It was, it's been crazy. I've had fibers that are alive, circuitry. I've had species come out of pods out of my back. I've had, like, every day is something new, and it's, how to describe. So I felt like every week I had a different fungal infection or bacterial infection or yeast infection, or some kind of organisms were, like, living on me. And it was all synthetic, so you can't treat it. And nor did I have time to treat it because I didn't know what I had. And no doctors will help us that are suffering this, surviving it, pardon me. We're not sufferers, we're survivors. Yeah, we're warriors. And don't ever forget it. And anyways, it's been a big eye-opener, because the corruption involved in it all, when you start learning about it all, is beyond. It's beyond. There's like mind control. I didn't think that was a thing, because mass mind control, it's real. Look at me. It's real. I have seen it all around me ever since I've been sick. Nobody will look at my evidence. And then I find out, when I found communities online where we're all trying to figure out how we can survive, because we don't have 1 minute of feeling human, or, it drives you crazy. Like, this condition has 800 times the amount of suicides than any other mental illness, drug addiction, alcoholism. 800 times the amount of suicides. Let that sink in. So Satan has been attacking me, and many people, gang stalking. It's been a nightmare. That's real too. Look at me. It's real. I have been living like a tin hat conspiracy theorist, and being told that I shouldn't trust everything I read on the internet. But, okay, sorry, but I'm not going to sit there and watch the propaganda machine when it's tell, lie, vision. They have put in our faces, like, insulting our intelligence every day. Well, mine anyways. I'm insulted. I'm pissed. Like, I'm extremely mad. I'm trying to get over it. It's been 5 years. I'm still mad. I'm gonna get over it, though. I'm on my way to, better things, and I'm the light, and I am love, and I am trying so hard to remain the light and the love for everybody, for humanity, because that's what I do. That's what I'm good at. And it's so hard when you're being told that you're crazy and locked up in psych wards, where, by the way, like, most of the normal people are in the psych wards, and I felt very comfortable there, so I was okay. But if you don't know, like, I had a struggle the other day telling somebody, oh no, people know about all that, because I was sharing with them the Nassar and Gassara protocol, that you have to be ready for when you get called into your redemption center meeting. And look at me. It's real. You have been robbed all your life. We have been put on a stock market. They decided, in the 60s and 70s, oh, we got an idea. Let's, bring out sex, drugs, and rock and roll. We're broke, right? It's genius. So they went and asked for a loan, the government. And yeah, you can have a loan, but how do we know we're going to get our money back? Oh, we have stocks. So let's get everybody high and, get them in free love, hippie times, and baby boomers. And then we can, infiltrate every corner of the world and perform our satanic rituals all over the place, and nobody will ever believe it, and we'll just, dumb them down with GMO foods and chemtrails, and and I'm gonna give you prime examples, okay, of how ridiculous it's been in our face. Let's talk Christmas, okay? I never had Christmas, like we were Jehovah, whatever, but we weren't really Jehovah. But Christmas is gotta be so effing disturbing. Number one, you're forcing your child to sit on a strange man's lap while everyone else is in line waiting, and you pay for it. You're paying to get a picture with a man who you're also letting him in your house at night. Okay? You're letting him in your fucking house at night. It's part of my language. To, while everyone's sleeping, and leave him cookies and milk while he's inside your home doing whatever to the children. It's messed. I'm I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't even believe it. And he's in a red suit. Red, right? Yeah. Satan symbols are everywhere. I'm in Hamilton right now. Like every church door, red. Majority. I saw one that wasn't, but there's a lot of churches. And the symbolisms on the building, I studied symbolisms. They're all satanic. And they're all pedophilia. Yeah. Underneath our feet, a whole world of sex trafficking of children. Look at me. That shit's real. Be careful going down rabbit holes, because there's shit that you see that you can never unsee. And the worst part is that I've been here sick and like not knowing that there's been so many children crying out for help, and nobody knows where they are because they're taken by all the people that we should trust. All of them. Even the people on TV shows, friends, like your favorite musician, they're drinking kids' blood. They need to torture them beyond anything that you could ever imagine. And it's been going on for a long time. The amount of children that go missing. And they're infiltrated. These people are in the CAS. They're in the courthouses. They're in the schools. They're teaching our kids. Your kids. Your grandkids. They were. Look at me. It's over. It's over. And you got a big opportunity here. Okay? Because God had an army, Trump and the White Hats, and somebody else, Q. I'm not going to give everything away, and they have been battling the underground, like the whole world underground. Like these children are talking about hover vehicles, like you can get from underneath the Oval Office to Europe in 5 minutes. Underground. Yeah, they have alien technology. I'm supposed to help ease everybody into, this new world that we're going into. A new world. A good world. None of that shit that you've been watching on TV is true. It's all just fucking false flags. Yeah. So listen up. There's this thing that I need help with. It's called respect. I've been hearing like a lot of kids today, like, oh, you're gonna get a tattoo? Respect isn't a pretty tattoo. Respect is something that I thought was common sense. And it's not anyone's fault. It's the kids got lost in the AI. And Google, Google does nothing for me, because I say, hey Google, can I please hear? And she can't comprehend, of course. So, because I'm saying please. So, the children to me are the most important, and what they've been learning in schools and what they've been locked down. They've been poisoned like we all have. And I want to, we're going to be doing humanitarian projects, and I really want to work with the children because they need to be children. The children need to be children. They need to be children. And the adults need to fucking be adults. We need to adult. We need to get along. We need to realize that we're not prejudiced. There's no prejudicey, okay? It's a fucking it's all a lie. It's just to get you arguing and get everybody separated, isolated from each other. To me, it's not rocket science. When COVID happened, I was immediately, when I'm being told I have to be locked up at Yonge and Eglinton, and they're closing down the park outside, I'm like, for what? I'm like, for some fucking pandemic. The pandemic word, by the way, it was a word that the fucking WHO made up, and it's patented. Yeah, they're not your friends. None of them are. Anyways, they're all gone anyways. Jerusalem isn't even a place. Okay? Look at me. Jerusalem was made up. Yeah. Jewish, the whole thing, all made up. Not the Bible, but they infiltrated the Bible, as you know. If you don't know, I don't know what to say. I'm here to help you, to ease you in. But there is a day coming very soon, as the emergency broadcast. Everyone got that message on their phones the other day, because that's going to happen soon, and we're going into a whole new world of new technology. We're all going to be on quantum computers, quantum phones, quantum financial service, which is genius. There's going to be no government. Right now, we're under one government. We're going to be going back to gold and silver. A lot of this, you all probably know bits and pieces and stuff, but the whole blockchain is genius. If you don't know it, go learn it. It's great. I have learned biology, microbiology, synthetic biology. I have learned quantum physics. I've learned physics. I have learned to law clerk, and then realized that that's all kangaroo court and jibber jabber. And then I completed my common law because I wanted to sue everyone's asses. I have not been able to get ID in 5 years. I've started over because the police make me start over from my business, my tiny homes. I have literally been targeted to be out on the street. They want me vulnerable. They want me stuck. They want to know what I'm doing. They want to know who I'm on the phone with. All my friends, they took everyone away. Everybody away from me. Everybody has been taken away from me. They took my kids from a mother who loved her kids more than any. They took all my squad, I have nobody. I have people, but the people that called my phone doesn't ring. My phone's a camera. It's a camera for my alien body. And nobody even looks at that evidence. It's it's crazy. It's time for you guys to know the truth and get away. I gotta help you escape the matrix. That's what I'm gonna help you do, because you gotta get out of this mind control, brainwashing. And the moon is fake. The moon, look at me, the moon is plasma. Okay, the moon's plasma. We don't have nighttime. There's no, they created nighttime so they could commit crime. Look at me. They fucking put a moon. That's when I was I'm on my wit's end. Nobody tells baby when to go to bed. I was so mad. I was yeah. It's gonna anger people when the emergency broadcast system comes to anytime now. They're gonna lock us in again. We're gonna be in our homes because they have to get the remaining of the cabal. They have taken down the whole cabal. And if you don't know who the cabal is, we didn't come from apes. Our ancestors are the divine. They're another life form, and they've been helping us. I've been experiencing it all. It's like wild. Like it's something I never thought I would be talking about and experiencing. I'll tell you that for sure. But I passed many tests, and I'm reaping rewards that I'm telling you, God's real. Like the law of one. Get used to it, because all of our consciousness is, we're all one. So if you hurt me, you're hurting yourself. Do you understand? And we weren't raised like that. Like, I mean, it's common sense that you have to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. If you wouldn't want someone touching it, it's not yours, don't touch it. If you want to touch it, ask. If the answer is yes, then return it the way you got it. You understand? Like, there's no respect around anymore. Like, I'm going crazy because I can't get anyone to respect me. I've been robbed so many times and I have nothing. Like, but I'll never turn my back on people. And, I always feel that I can live without, because I've proved that I can live without anything. Like, I don't need it if you need it more than me. Meanwhile, they have way more than me. And you know what? I'm not down. Like, that's not the kind of people I want to roll with, And it never used to be like that. Like, old school, it was a thing. So why can't we fucking bring that shit back? Like, let's bring that shit back into fashion. Like, that's such a good look, Getting along with each other, helping. Like, monetary policy was like, when I first learned it in like high school, I was like, okay, that is the invention of the word corruption, okay? Competition against your neighbor. Like, everyone's got to feed their families. Wouldn't it have been a better idea there, idiots? Like, if we cooperated, I like the word cooperated way better than competing. I mean, I'm down for a good, whenever you want to compete, call me, because I love winning. I won't play though if I know I'm going to lose. If I'm not good at it, you won't see me there. I'll be like, yeah, maybe. But I love winning, and I mean, even against a 2-year-old, I'm like, we're the same size. They can win on their own. I'm very competitive, but I'm talking about in society, in business, and there was other ways. Like, I had it all mapped out. Like, I had a plan, and it would have been divine, because we're all from the divine. It would have made sense. Nothing ever made sense to me. I'm like, none of this makes sense. I don't understand. And yeah, I thought I was alone in the world. Like, everyone else is just going along with this. And I'm like, when COVID happened, I could not believe that. I'm sorry, but I can't wrap my head around it, because I investigate everything. Why are you forcing me to do something that I don't want to do when I'm free? We're free to make our own decisions, especially with our health. It's just all the things that they've been taking away from us. I've been right up their ass going, no, this isn't right. Trying to, I'm always barking at the government. Well, it made me a target. I didn't realize how badly I was going to be targeted. Look at me. It was bad. It's been hell. I'll show you some pictures. Go on my YouTube channel. Mind you, I made it funny, because if you know me, I have to make the worst situations comical, because otherwise I would lose it. It's been a real challenge. And I've been alone. I've been scared. I've seen things. The law of physics is nothing. Like, I was bleeding up my body, not down my body. Gravity is not real. We're not on a round earth, we're on a flat earth. Everything that you're going to find out, and everything I'm telling you right now, but don't take it from me, do your research. It's not hard. You can just go, don't Google anything, get Google out of your life. Google's going to be out of your life anytime anyways. Google, YouTube, they're not your friends. I've been censored off all of it. And I made it on a terrorist list, because I didn't go with the narrative of my government. And there was a baby on the same terrorist list. A baby, not even 1 year old, on a terrorist list. Watch out for that baby. Look at me. Let's bring respect back into fashion, honey. Let's get along and show our children that we're not bullies. And when we stress something like zero tolerance for bullies, well, we gotta fucking show them that we're zero tolerance and not bully each other. Like, it's been ridiculous. It's been ridiculous. I'm embarrassed. Just look around. Like, we have to love thy neighbor. Like, it's gonna be great if we just can all adult. And now for the best part, because this is gonna give incentive, I think. Like, obviously, because we've been robbed, and our ancestors, and the Vatican had everybody on file, and they apparently were immaculate with keeping all the files and every cent that they've made off of every single one of us worldwide. We are going into Nasara, National Economic, oh gosh, and I'm going to have a brain fog moment because there was someone that just beeped the horn. Like, it's that easy. It's crazy. Anyways, Nasara, look it up. There's protocols right now for the meetings, and I want all of my loved ones. I might not know all of you in person, but I've got 5,000 people on my friends list, and I want to, for one, thank you guys all for being in my life. You were in my life for a reason, and I've learned something off of most of you, and if I haven't met you, then I've learned something off of you on Facebook. And I want to thank you for touching my lives, whether it be negative or positive. If you don't like me, and I still learned something from you, I'm sure. And I want to thank each and every one of you for just entering my life. And there's a lot of you that I wouldn't have made it without any of you. And you know who you are. I went through hell before this hell. I got to rock bottom, and guess what? Rock bottom has a basement. That's where the mold is, and the candidas, and the organisms, and species, and it's dark. Really dark. Look at me. It was fucking dark. There's no cell phone service down there. There's no ladder. There's nothing to climb except for the fungus. So you're going to get called into a redemption center, and they are going to ask you to bring, there's 5 different currencies. I'm going to put the link on underneath, but there's an etiquette, like because this respect thing went out the window, and I haven't been out, and I don't know what level everyone's on, and some people have been so blind and stuff. I just have to remind people there's an etiquette. The age group is 24 and over. You have a choice to do humanitarian products because we're going to clean up the earth, and we can take the wires down, because as soon as this EBS is over, we're going to free energy that we've always had since Tesla. So this wire shit all over the earth, it's got to come down. We don't need wires. And roads, like a lot of those roads, the concrete, where we want more green space, because we're gonna have vehicles that don't require wheels. There's already drones. You can go look up on Indiegogo or whatever they call it, and see the technology that we've been suppressed from. It is so wild. I'm so excited. and like med beds. Like, we don't need medication. We are electrical beings. We have magnetic fields around our hearts. We have magnetic field around our brains. There's 40 to 60% more around our hearts than our brains. We have superpowers, and I can show you. Oh, wait 1 sec. So I'm so excited. I'm like a kid. Like, every day I'm doing experiments. I'm like, oh my god, I can get. Okay, so I was like, this guy was like putting vials frequencies, because frequencies have been my savior. Like, I've been healing with frequencies only. Either light frequencies or sound frequencies is the only time I get, like, you know, a little bit of relief on my body, because there's no cure for this, and nobody helped me, and they just gave me more drugs in the hospital, and like against my will. Anyways, so frequencies. So what I did, my mom went to Red Lobster, and she brought back lobster and crab legs for me. I was like, what? That is, I felt like I won the lottery. So anyways, I was like, that's so nice, Mom. But she brought these tea biscuits back. I don't like them. They're dry. Like, so I'm like, I'm going to put them, I'm not going to waste them, right? I don't have any friends to give them to. But I'm like, I'm going to put them in the jar, and I'm going to put I love you on one, and I hate you on the other one. And every time I passed them, I went, I love you. You're amazing. Oh my God, I can't believe how great you are. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited for you. You're just the best, Brilla. And then this one, I was like, I hate you. And I hate saying this to it because I felt so bad. I'm like, I hate you. Not really. I hate you so much. Not really. That's what I was doing. My cat's like, what the fuck? So anyways, so one night I was sitting with my cat, and you have to understand, every day there's like magic happening around me and things moving. There's a lot of invisible organisms, and my cat's eyes were my eyes, because she can see them. I can't, but I've been able to kill them and shit like that by her. Like, we are a good team. We're just a great team. But anyways, okay, back. So I'm hearing this, like, I don't even know, this, like that, okay? That noise. And I'm like, what is that? I'm like, what's going on? I hated this so much, it wanted out of the jar. Look at I'm not even kidding. It tried to get out of the top of the jar. It's working. My frequencies are working. Hello. Is that not fun? I know we have so much to talk about. And then I was like on the beach, and I have these neodymium magnets because I was trying to get some like sleep, and I'm like, I'm gonna try everything. So I got these $60 magnets, and I put them under the bed, but they they like to, you know, smash together, and anyways, they attack. And so anyways, I brought them to the beach, and I was like, put them in the sand, and they collected, I thought it was like graphene oxide, and I was pissed. I was like, look at all the graphene on the beaches, you know, children swimming there and all this. It wasn't, it was magnetite. What? You have no idea the fun I've been having. Like, I have to be doing something at all times, and I can't work right now. I'm like, been bouncing around. I'm in an Airbnb now in Hamilton until the end of the summer, and I'm just like, my bikes keep getting robbed. Every other day I'm starting over again. It's like, I don't even know what to say. But anyways, so I've had to bring some light into my own life, because I can bring it into other people's lives, but yeah, anyways, I'm bringing it into my own. So just saying, I have superpowers. Oh yeah, and superpowers, because, oh my gosh, because we have, you know, electromagnetic fields around our bodies, we can easily together. Okay, so if you put your arms straight and have somebody on the other side, on the opposite of you, try to push it down. Okay, use force, push it down, and you can feel that they're, you know, they're fighting it. And then with your other hand, you push together, but don't touch each other. You just push your hand together with the same symbol on this hand. So if I'm doing this, the other person has to do the same symbol. You can feel that is taking that person's power away. Try it. It's so exciting. Like, there's so much to learn. Like, you have You have to. You have no choice, because everything that you know is a lie. Everything. So, yeah, you've been poisoned. Oh, yeah, one thing. Everybody start a heavy metal detox. Like, really, seriously. We have so much heavy metals in our body. So this bioweapon that's in my body, I honestly believe that I'm like, well, the people who are going through this with me were canaries in the coal mine, so to speak, because I don't believe that we were supposed to reject the nanotechnology, the circuitry, the species, like all these fibers that are alive on, and like little lints that come out of my skin. Like, the stuff that I've seen come out of my skin, and it's still coming out of my skin, is unbelievable. Every day I lose hours with my jaw to the ground going, like, how? I can be in the bathtub for like 2 hours, shower, get out, and take a lint brush to my skin and constantly get these fibers out of my skin. They are making, though, and this is another positive I pulled out of my ass, I'm like, they're making bulletproof vests out of the fibers that are coming out of our skin. And I'm like, does that mean I'm bulletproof? And I was suicidal anyway, and I'm like, who's got a gun? Who's got a loaded gun? Because, let's go try it and see if I'm bulletproof, because what would I have to lose? I was like, really hoping I wasn't bulletproof at the time, but if I was, that would have been super cool too, right? So anyways, nobody would play with me. So we got lightsabers, right? Someone stole mine already. I need a lightsaber. I want to play Star Wars and be Leia, not that fucking short thing. Like, now that science fiction is actually real, now I want to get right into that game. I'm like, oh my god, I had to be at R2D2 all the time, until my friends actually had a party for me one night. Jeff and what's her name? Oh my god, whatever. They had we had a little hangout, and they said, let me be Leia, and there's pictures on Facebook of it. It's funny. I was crying. I was so excited I got to be Leia for the first time, and they're like, yeah, you can be Leia, and I was like, that is so nice of you guys. I was like, anyway, whatever. Yeah, it was nice. So okay, what I'm now back to Nosara Gasara, because I keep getting shiny objects. So the etiquette. You need to be respectful. So, like, in respect to me is probably different than a lot of other people think, because sometimes I'm just like, where did they learn that? So I'm just going to tell you what I think, and what is the right way, anyways, because I already know. I've been helping a lot and stuff. Like, I'm so honored that I even get to be a part of this and help humanity. And anyway, like, this is never going to happen again. This is never been in history books. And the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over and over and getting the same results. Okay, and that's what's been going on in the world. And I was just like, you know what, enough's enough. And when Trump and the White Hats, they've been hard at work. Same with guardian angels. There's quite a few. There's so many people I'm so grateful for. They're like taking down reptilians. Okay, they're real. It's real. Look at me. They're real. Shapeshifters. And these people have been saving the children from them, and like, put their fear aside, right? Like, there's hero cards coming out with them on it, and I'm so happy, and like, I'm so excited for them. There's the new currency all over the world is on a peace treat. Like, we're all everyone gets along. So whatever you're seeing on the TV is all fucking bullshit. It's all just false flags. And so the world gets along, and Trump gave everybody their money back because they took all the elites. Like, everyone is either executed. I've been watching them every day, and I gotta explain that too, because I have like protection from like every realm up there, and heaven and hell as well. I'm very blessed to be protected, but I was like, from hell. And I was like, well, the one thing that I did come to terms with through all this is when I was on my discovery of finding out what was going on with the children and how I idolized people that were doing this to children. I felt disgusting. I felt like I needed, on top of already feeling disgusting from all this stuff coming out of my body, I felt even more disgusting that I idolized people that would do this to innocent children. And like, no, man, no. Gross. Like, I still don't feel clean of that. Like, it's going to take a while, but I started feeling like I couldn't get through a day. I used to watch Hillary Clinton get hung, and it took her 4 minutes to hang, and it was so satisfying. And I thought, who the fuck am I to judge when I'm feeling the same way about them and they're someone's kid? Right? And I hate feeling like that. I hate feeling like I want to see someone get hung every day just to get through my day. So I stopped judging them. And I'm trying to just spread love and light and just, maybe we can just forget all about that, you know? There's like a million kids that got rescued. And that's what my hope is for them, is that they don't remember. Because trauma does crazy things to you, you know? I don't remember a lot. When I came back from up north, I had a really hard time with my memory, and being in my hometown of Newmarket, I couldn't remember people. And I said to Terry, I can't, like, who was that? And he goes, that was your friend. They lived with you. And I was like, oh my God, like, I didn't remember a lot of people. I've been doing memory games ever since, though. I never stopped learning. I never stopped, like, researching around the globe. And I'm now, for the first time, able to relax. I've been told by God to relax. And although I'll never relax because, you know, I'm one of the hyper kids. Like, you know, I'm going to just want to play a game. I want to run around town and like just be like, hey everybody, and I have been doing that. I've been telling everybody that the best days are to come, but you cannot, look at me. There's a lot of money being given back to you. A lot of money. When I say a lot of money, I mean we are living in abundance. We won't have any problems. We won't have to pay for like we're not going to have that many expenses because we won't have taxes that we've been paying for. We don't have to, there's so much that we don't have to pay for. And free energy, like we're going to we're billionaires. But listen, if you're thinking right now, I'm going to go out, I'm going to tell you one thing right now. God's children are not for sale. They're not. And there's no need. There's no more selling of children. And I'm not talking about just children. You're a child of God's. Every one of you. And there will be no more selling each other. Do you understand? There's no more selling each other. Good talk. And I mean it. No more. And if anybody, there's a new law. If anybody touches a child in any way, you're shot. They're going to your door and shooting you. That's it. It's over. Keep your hands off the fucking children. Let the children be children. And we're all good. Look at me. You're not advocating for the children. If you see it, report it and I get shot. I'm not kidding. Nobody's kidding. We're not kidding. The children need to be children. It's disgusting what I've been witnessing. talk to your children. They're cool. Kids are so cool. Like, they're my favorite conversations. And they need to be themselves because that's how God made them. They're perfect. You can't fix perfection. You don't need to change your identity and your sex. You're perfect. Every one of you are perfect. So sorry, I just can't believe where we let this happen. It's all of our fault. It's like we let this happen. So we have to stop this insanity. Please. Please. God, it's gonna be so cool though. It's gonna be so refreshing. I can't wait. Let's just get on with it. Okay, I'm so excited. Like, I just want to get on with it. And, like, everyone can be happy. I'm so excited to see all of you happy. Like, I'm so excited to see everyone happy and not struggling on the streets and, like, having I'm so excited. Like, I'm happy for all you all. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. There's people that have already, you're going to be on a non-disclosure agreement. Because everyone's situation is different, and then the rollout's happening. Okay, like they didn't want chaos. Obviously, it makes sense, guys. They don't want the poor countries got their money first. It makes sense because they've been suffering way more than we have, and they didn't want chaos being like, well, how come they got it? You know what I mean? And I'm sorry, but that's the way the world has been. Okay. So until everyone's adulting, maybe we don't have to have non-disclosure agreements. But we got to prove ourselves, okay? And when they say you cannot tell anyone about your meeting, they mean it. Not your partner, not your girlfriend, and don't fight with each other and say you got to tell me because it will be taken away from you. It's happened. All that money will be taken away from you, and you will be like in the corner going, she couldn't shut her mouth, you know what I mean? Like, because people are bullies. And you're going to be the poor one in the corner because you had to tell your boyfriend. This is serious. Non-disclosure agreements are legal. Like, it's going to be, you have to abide by the rules. It's not much to ask. For a life of love, peace, abundance, and freedom, shut your mouth. Okay? Good talk. Seriously. And there's etiquette, like if your appointment's for 3 o'clock, don't go in at 2:30. Because to me, it's common sense. If you're there and there's other people for their appointments before you, it gets overwhelming. And then, the people working, it's a respect for them. Like, just don't, it's not too busy, you know what I mean? And when there's too many people, it gets busy and they get stressed, and you know how it goes. And you're going to forget all about that because, AI can do the work, and they, what they want from people is they want people to spend more time with their families and learn about themselves, have time for yourself, to learn about yourself and your talents, and like do whatever makes you happy and that you're good at. Find out what you're good at, you know what I mean? I found out I'm good at so many things. I'm sorry, but I found out I am so talented, and I never knew I was an artist. And I was like, wow, like what the opportunities, and now I can be like opening the door for any opportunity to be like, hey, guess what? And I'm like, you're here to give me an opportunity, aren't you? No, really. No, they're like, no, we're here for tea. And I'm like, oh, well, there's an opportunity to make you a tea. I'm like really good at making tea. So anyway, yeah, it's going to be refreshing, and it's an opportunity that you wouldn't have gotten. None of us would have gotten the chance if it wasn't for Trump and the white hat military and someone else, but I can't say. There's more to it, but and Melania Trump. I mean, she's so beautiful. Like, these people, Trump's whole family. I am so appreciative for these people. Like, I'm so grateful because I'm really in a dark, dark, dark world. I was trying so hard just to like give a little bit of a dim light, you know? And I was living the darkest of everybody. And I was just like, I can't get it any brighter. Like, it's not going any brighter. And we would have been all dead now, pretty much, or turn transhumanism. That's what the agenda was. And we would eat bugs and own nothing. Everybody's mortgage, the wording. Okay, so I read the Oxford Dictionary. These people, fucking the cabal, they. I'm kind of upset, I wasn't that genius, but they really turned every word into like what they wanted it to mean, like the courthouse. So, well, when we had government in the beginning, it was supposed to be maritime law only, like you take care of the ships coming in, because that's what your job's going to be, and that was what the government was supposed to do. And they decided, let's give them sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and then because we're broke and we're going to have to go and borrow money from the Queen and the Vatican, and then we'll just start robbing them all, taking from them. So so maritime law, they're in charge of whatever's on the water, right? Which is Satan's, by the way. The devil has water, right? So they made coming out of your mother's birth canal, sperm banks, like the water bank, like everything, every word in the court system too is all to do with like their wording. And when you piece everything together, it's crazy. It's actually fun. Like I actually was like on a, I'm like cloak and dagger, you know what I mean? Like going around like looking for words, and I'm like, oh my God, yeah. And then you piece it all together like the Bible. Like it was like, I've been playing my own little games here. And that's how I've been putting everything together, and having to hack this and hack that. That was kind of fun. And then I hacked the government. I caught them. I caught myself on the TV from a drone outside. And I slingshotted a drone, and then I saw a simulation of a coyote because I wanted to run out and grab the thing. And as soon as I got down the stairs to go out and grab it, there was a coyote standing right there. Well, I'm not going to run, take it from the coyote. But as soon as I got in the door and shut it to take a picture, they were both gone. Yeah, big glitch in the matrix, right? So I'm going to help you guys if you want my help. I mean, if you don't, go back yourself, go fucking whatever. No, I'm just kidding. No, awesome. I'm just gonna make a video of how to escape the matrix, and because I think that there's not a lot of people that think like me. Like I've always just wanted a tree house, I wanted a little fishing boat, I wanted to live off the land, and that made me happy. Like material things never made me happy. I don't care for material things. I buy all my clothes secondhand. A lot of kids give me their clothes, right? Yeah, I know. It's nice. Because that's one of our biggest problems is like the landfills of clothes. We don't have... We're underpopulated, but we're overpopulated in garbage. And this whole freaking recycle bin and all that stuff, it all goes to the same place. So you're doing extra work so that they can distract you more. Organizing your garbage that goes all to the same place, and they don't organize it there. Really? How pissed does that make you? I was so mad. I'm like, I can't handle it. I can't handle it anymore. So I had to take the day off after finding out the garbage and recycling. And then the next day was a whole other, 10 things. They're like, oh my God. So anyway, right now I'm in an Airbnb at my brother's, and when I got here, I had my neighbor stab at my door 150 times, like a steel door. And then on Mother's Day, I had plates and bowls broken on my head while I was coming up the stairs from my mom's house. And yeah, it's the first time I ever called the cops. And you know what? I wasn't even wanting to charge her for hitting me. I was pissed off that she was disrespecting the Airbnb's dishes. I'm like, that's enough. I've had enough. This respect, there's nobody has respect. And that's what I did. I called and I'm like, where the fuck is the respect today? Like, this is not her place. I'm like, this is a beautiful Airbnb. It's over 100 years old, this place. And I'm like, and it's got character. And she's smashing the door and like, it was beyond. But anyway. I hope she gets the help, and it's not these people's fault. It's the government for poisoning us and putting us, on. Oh, there's a new, mental freaking. We all have mental issues. How about you guys have mental issues? There used to be one dossier in psychiatry. There's like 14 in 30 years. Like, oh, okay. I wonder why. Big Pharma? Yeah. Anyways, we don't need medications anymore. A lot of pharmacies are closing, if you haven't noticed. And you know what? I've done enough talking, and I really want to get I want to go and raise my frequency. It was raining, and I want to dance in the rain. And if you see me out there, say hi, because I'm in Hamilton. And I know most people out there now. My bike got stolen, and I went out all day, and I was walking around. Hey, have you seen a Fuji bike? Like a purple one, and I painted silver around it all with my silver pen, my chrome pen. And I'm like, have you seen it? And they're like, actually, yeah. So this pretty boy, okay, it wasn't him, but he was with him, some Oriental guy. So I said, yeah, bring it to me. I'll make your day. I'll make your week, by giving them a couple bucks or whatever, because they're on the street. I would, give them it anyways, but I didn't want my bike. I have replaced so many bikes, and so many clothes, so many businesses, so many homes. I'm exhausted. I just want the bike, my bike. So now I have my other bike that I can't fix. I got a bike, and I was like, I'm going to do the Bruce Trail this summer. That was last year. And I'm going to take my cat. And we're going to go, but I need to know exactly how to put this bike together and take it apart, just in case, right? I took it all apart, and I've never been able to figure out the gears. Yeah, so I had about 4 bikes that guys got me that I met around town, and I was just like, they're like, oh, hey, come here, and they take me behind a plaza, and underneath a big rig, they'd have a bike for me. I'm like, that is so nice of you. And then, yeah, I had quite the collection, but I sold them. I just sold them because my mom had to move, and I ended up here, and I didn't want to bring all those bikes with me, so I sold them. And I gave everyone part of the money, like, that gave me the bikes. So that was cool. Anyways, Nassargasara, look it up, because the redemption centers, they're going to be calling you anytime, and the lockdown is going to be happening anytime. And it's not a bad thing. This is a brilliant, this is the beginning of a new world, guys. Cheers. This is, it's going to be good. If we can all, come together and get along. Show our kids, I'm so embarrassed, man. I want the kids to see that we can adult. That's very important to me. I'm a role model. I love being a role model to kids. And I started a nonprofit with some friends, and it was Sex Positive Canada. But I wanted to bring respect back when transparency came into fashion. And I was like, oh my God, this is our opportunity. I was so excited. I'm like, you just respect what people choose to do in their lives, and then mind your own business, right? It was great. And it was I had all the hats printed. I had shirts. It was respect. Shh, pass it on. Because as soon as it's a secret, everybody wants to, talk about it, and broken telephone, all that. And it wasn't a secret. I wanted everybody to just, spread the word, respect. And it's not a tattoo. It's actually an act that you do out of kindness for one another, because I don't like the way that people are treating each other. I don't have the mind of a thief. You want to thief, you want to steal, go and steal the cabal shit. They're stealing our money. I'm all for it. Go. I'll keep 6. You know what I mean? But not to people who are working their ass off and have families and doing the same thing that you're doing. Don't steal from those people. You don't steal from those people. They're in the same position you are in. How would you like that? You had all your stuff taken away, and it wasn't by them. Come on. It's so frustrating. So because I don't think like them, I get taken for a lot because I'm not in that headspace, right? And I got really hurt recently by my friend Lance. And I'm not gonna fucking sugarcoat it because I'm so fucking hurt. I'm like, he was so stressed out, and I wanted to help. I don't like people feeling stressed out because I wear everyone's emotions. I'm an empath to the max, like the most extreme. Go figure. And I don't like people that I care about. I'm a stress relief. I take your stress away. I'll come to your house. I'll clean. I'll organize for you, and then you're on your own. But you'll now see where everything goes, and everything has a home, and you're going to see how much better your life's improved because it just clears your mind. Clean home, clean space, clean mind. It just helps. Like I just like helping people make every day easier if I can, you know. And I don't like seeing people that I care about, you know, worried about things, and so. The friends that I've had know that I have nothing, that I don't even have a home, and I've started over so many times, and they just keep taking from me, but everything, like they're taking everything from me, and then blocking me when I'm trying to call you, like, and then making it like I'm crazy because I'm calling you. Like, weren't we friends? Weren't we fucking friends? I'm a fucking catch for a friend. And you fucking lost out, bud. And same with you, Alan. It sucked because all my friends died. And the ones that were alive, yeah, they're all dead to me too. Now. Like, that sucks. It sucks. Look at me. It sucks. And it made me feel bad about you. And, like, wish you, you know, ill for a bit, and then I took it away because, and I warn people, I'm kind of a big deal, and I don't want anyone getting hurt for hurting me, so don't hurt me. And now some people aren't going to have the opportunity to have Nasara Gasara, and I told you. Anyways, and now I'm upset about it, and that's stupid. Anyway, I'll be upset on my own. I don't want to bring the frequency down here. So anyways, we're going to be, you know, most of us will be happy. And, but don't fuck it up. Seriously. We can do this. We got this. We got this. We got the whole world in our hands. No, I'm kidding. But think about it. Yeah, like, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to have my treehouse, okay? You guys can come visit. Anyone can come visit me, but I'm not gonna have a cell phone, so you have to send smoke signals because I get so stressed out with the phone. I'm like, I'll have to get an AI secretary, right? And she's gonna be the best AI secretary. She's gonna have the best AI secretary. She's gonna be like that show. I don't know what show, but there was a house worker, nanny bot, or whatever, maid bot, whatever you call them. But mine's going to be treated with respect, and she's going to be part of the family. Because I don't have any fucking family. No, I'm just kidding. I have family, but they all left me. Anyways, that's okay. I would never do it to them, though, but that's okay now. I'm just kidding. I love my family. I just wish that I saw them more. And I wish that they saw me more, because I feel very misunderstood my whole life. I feel like nobody ever really knew me, you know? And yeah, I love me. I'm proud of me, and I'm so happy with who I am. And it's good feeling. I just wish everyone else felt the same, because I don't have any ill feelings towards anybody. But whatever. Maybe one day people will like me for me, you know? I'm just love and light, and so are you. We're all love. We're energy, great energy. So yeah, let's go look that up. Go look up Nasara Gasara on BitChute. And there's protocols as to what you have to fill out. You'll see a template on X, is it? Twitter or whatever. The guy's name is XRP, because XRP, like genius, okay? Invest in that. It's the only thing you should invest in. And XRP Lion 1. XRP Lion, Twitter at XRP Lion1. Follow him, because I don't really want to do that. Go there and talk. Like, I just wanted to let everyone know that's where you go to find it out and do your own homework. I'm tired of doing everyone's homework, and I just want to relax. So, and I just wanted to have a conversation with you guys. I missed you. I miss you guys. I love you guys, and I'm really excited for you guys. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. The sun's coming out, and I miss dancing in the rain, but it's okay because it'll rain again, and maybe not, because they've been seeding the clouds, and maybe we never had rain. Who knows? We're gonna find out that's a lie. Just kidding. Okay. Anyways, I love you guys, and have a good day. If you need me, I'm being honest. If you need me through the reveal, because it's way worse than I could tell it. It's really bad, and you're going to see the real videos of real politicians doing real things to real children. I hope that they're not your children, the ones that, they're going to show, because I saw John Benet Ramsey in one, and it ruined me. So, aside from that, I'm saying, if you need me as your last alternative, if you don't mind me asking that, because I've been dealing with this alone for the last 5 years, and I want to move on. I'd rather help the kids and change the vibe, But if you need me and to talk about how angry you are or whatever, then, and you have nobody else, then of course I'm here for you. I just would prefer some quiet time. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Good luck. We'll see you soon. And who knows? Oh, med beds. I had to tell you about med beds quick. Med beds are, they cure everything. Everything. You can even look 30 if you want. Like, you're allowed to use them for free. They're free for everybody. And I believe that the unvaccinated, because they didn't take the mark of the beast, that was the mark of the beast, is the vaccinations. So the unvaccinated will be first priority, because you followed God, not, Satan. And I'm opting to give mine to a vaccinated if they're elderly, or a child, or an animal. That's what I'm gonna say. If they want to go before me, then I would like that. So, because I can wait for them. And I tried to warn everybody online, but I got censored from everything I was putting on for years. I didn't even realize it. I was threatening everybody that I was gonna citizen arrest them if their child got injected. And by the way, the injections were placebo, because the people that were planning this agenda, they've all been dead and executed since 2016. So this is another confirmation that this is actually real, because you think that they're going to lock you in your house, make you lose your businesses, and not think of how broke you're going to be, how you're going to be affected. So yeah, they planned for it with the money from all the elite. They got confiscated everything, and there was triple the amount of gold in the world than they ever thought there was. Right? So yeah, those people are all gone. I think they saved the best for us to watch them get executed if we want. But I wanted to. I was like right in there. Like, I wanted Fauci. And then Gerber-Dinger. That Gerber-Dinger bitch, I wanted her really bad. She, yeah. Anyways, I'm getting over that part though, because I've been thinking the same way that they've been treating us. I wanted to do the same things to them. So I'm going to skip that. I'm just going to focus on love and light. I've been in the dark for a very long time. So yeah, I just want to, instead of being the light, I want to live the light. I want to live in the light. So that's where I'll be. And I'll see you there. Good luck, guys. I love you. Bye.